What is up YouTube? We are back here again with another episode of Blue Talks, and we have tons of exciting Chelsea news to talk about, so stay tuned. After a convincing 2-0 win over Hull with Willian's second goal of the season and Diego Costa's sixth man, a happy return to winning ways for Chelsea and importantly a new look defense kept a clean sheet. Antonio Conte reacted to the defeats against Liverpool and Arsenal by making changes both in personnel and formation. In came Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses for their first league starts of the season, with Ivanovic and Fabregas moved to the bench and outwent the four-man defense. Instead, David Luiz played in the center of a back three with Azpilicueta and Gary Cahill side by side, adding Alonso and Moses as the wing-backs. Oscar and Pedro were introduced later on, as was Nathaniel Chalobah for his Chelsea League debut. Moses' contribution was especially appreciated by the travelling support who ended the game in fine voice and with a welcome result to cheer. Joe Hart could be sent for a return to the Premier League with Chelsea instead of Manchester City, wanting to bring an end to his Italian adventure. The England number 1 was sent on loan to Torino for the season by Pep Guardiola after the Spaniard opted to replace him with former Barcelona goalkeeper Claudio Bravo. Hart was quickly becoming a fan favourite at the Serie A side after some crucial saves ensured back-to-back clean sheet last month, and it appears Antonio Conte is also an admirer of the 29-year-old after the former Juventus and Italy manager was spotted in the crowd watching Hart play in Torino's 2-1 victory over Fiorentina on Sunday. Conte is in process of strengthening his Chelsea defense, and it appears that the goalkeeper could be included, with Thibaut Courtois experiencing a shaky start to the season. The Belgian also had a tough time last year and was sent off twice as Chelsea slumped to the worst ever defense of the Premier League title. Courtois' future in West London has been uncertain since he revealed he was missing Spain, where he spent 3 years with Atletico Madrid and was lodging for a return there one day. He clarified the comment this week by saying he meant that he would like to return to Spain after his career ended and insisted he was committed to winning trophies at Chelsea. However, Conte could have grown tired of the constant speculation with a move to Real Madrid and appears to have set his sights on Hart as the Belgian's replacement. Victor Moses could be banned by FIFA for Chelsea's upcoming match against Leicester after claiming an injury to refuse a call-up for Nigeria World Cup qualifiers. The winger made his first Premier League start of the season in Chelsea's 2-0 win over Hull City last weekend, but followed the performance by citing an injury to pull out of the Nigeria squad for games against Tanzania and Zambia. The Nigeria Football Federation are skeptical about the nature of his fitness problem and are planning to investigate according to reports. Moses is therefore at risk of being banned from the games immediately after the current international break, with FIFA rules suggesting that NFF complaint could result in a domestic suspension. FIFA rules state a player who has been called up by his association for one of its representative teams is, unless otherwise agreed by the relevant association, not entitled to play for the club during the period for which he has been released or should have been released. This restriction playing for the club shall moreover be prolonged by 5 days in the event that the player for whatsoever reason did not wish to or was unable to comply with the call-up. Eden Hazard is reportedly prepared to leave Chelsea at the end of the season if the Blues fail to qualify for the UEFA Champions League. The Belgium international could become a target for Juventus as they attempt to add a superstar to their squad in Turin. However, the midfield wizard has spoken of his contentment under the new Blues manager Antonio Conte, proclaiming that the Italian has put his trust in the squad after a poor season last term. Eden added on his statement, "Conte puts trust in his players and how we are good after an ugly season last year. I've always been the same player, but Conte knows how to treat players, having played at the highest level himself." There's been an improvement in Hazard's numbers this season, but his performance have remained hit or miss after an encouraging start to the campaign. The 25-year-old scored only twice in the 7 Premier League games so far, but has displayed better form in the shirt of his country in recent times. Hazard continually been linked with a transfer away from England, with Real Madrid ready to pounce last summer. The player's form evaporated in Jose Mourinho's final season in West London, contributing to the sacking of the self-proclaimed Special One. Hazard appeared disinterested last season and Chelsea missed out on the Champions League without their star player giving an acceptable weekly performance. Chelsea are reportedly prepared to let Leonardo Bonucci join Chelsea next summer, only in an exchange deal involving Cesc Fabregas plus a 50 million transfer fee. Bonucci has emerged as a top target for Antonio Conte, and it's believed Roman Abramovich has given the Chelsea manager the green light to make a world record bid for the defender. Juventus are playing hardball however, and have set their sights on Fabregas as part of an exchange deal between the two clubs. According to reports, Max Allegri has identified the Chelsea midfielder as a perfect replacement for the aging Claudio Marchisio. Conte is reluctant to let Fabregas leave but may have to part ways with the Spaniard if he is to land his dream defender. The Italian will be optimistic that he can lure his fellow compatriot to Stamford Bridge, having struck a close relationship with the defender during his time as a Juventus and Italy manager. Because of Juventus' Champions League competition, any exchange would not take place until next summer. Thiago Silva's agent has hinted that the Brazilian could be on his way to Chelsea. The 32-year-old saw his defensive partner for 2 seasons, David Luiz, return to Stamford Bridge from PSG in August and may be eyeing a move to the Premier League. PSG are struggling under new boss Unai Emery in the early part of the season, and Silva may well be considering his next move as there are currently no discussions with PSG over an extension to his contract. Silva, whose extra time header sent Chelsea out of the Champions League in 2015, will be a free agent in the summer if PSG fail to qualify for the Europe's top competition next season. And that brings us to the end of this week's show. You can catch our previous videos if you miss out on other Chelsea updates, and don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoy the videos. Subscribe to our channel for more awesome videos every week. Till next time, peace!